Dear friends, we present for your attention a documentary movie about creation and production of fashionable, stylish, practical and trendy trademark, Atomio Lardini. While talking about a history of this brand creation, it's impossible to miss one very interesting feature. Once the owner of the company has visited one of the annual exhibitions abroad, where he found himself among a boundless variety of shoes fashion industry. And then, at once he has suddenly realized that an area of development of fashionable footwear, which could win the hearts of the most fanciful and demanding ladies, would become the main and favorite trade of his life. This way, the footwear trademark Atomio Lardini has emerged, which has been founded in May 2013 in a beautiful city Kharkiv and has since become a real cult among women, and for its founders, a family business and the trade of all life. Despite the company still being quite young, it has already confirmed its reputation as a reliable partner for its customers and has become an indispensable part of the beauty of women's image. Brand is a real discovery not only for Ukrainian people, but also for a broad market, with which the company already works actively during the last few years, and satisfies its buyers with a wide assortment of models, which it develops from 500 to 1000 types per season. The distinctive trait of the company is reliability, stability, insistent and thriving development. But the most important thing is a constant improvement of quality and design of shoes produced, while at very affordable price. Technology of development of any footwear begins with a preparatory stage. However, apart from their indisputable professionalism, the employees of Atomio Lardini company contribute to the creation of such a difficult masterpiece their spiritual force of love, creative artistry and integrity approach to their work. That is exactly why the models by this company year after year enjoy huge popularity and meet admiration in women's hearts. In collaboration with Italian specialists, the newest production technology has been developed and implemented. We are glad to show you the whole technological process of Atomio Lardini trademark, from the creation of a model to a ready piece of footwear. Thus, a preparatory stage begins with a modeling. Here, to the design department, a thoroughly selected collection arrives, developed by talented designers in a special Italian 3D software. Fashion designer thoroughly selects a last, checks stability of a footwear and compliance of a last to characteristics of a sole. Then a model passes through trying tests and being approved. Approved models then are passed to a cutting table, where preliminary layout of leather and fur takes place, then marking on them, cut and perforation are carried out. This process is performed using high-tech Atom Italian plotter, which complies with the marking grid of ready samples with ideal precision. It's worth nothing that Atomio Lardini company, for its numerous collections, uses only natural materials of high quality, a leather, camouflage leather and velour of highest quality. Details of underlining are manufactured from natural fur, which is produced using the best raw materials. All materials are scrupulously selected, sorted into production batches, and are given for cutting. At this stage, the preparatory process is finished, and then the main manufacturing starts. The main technological process commences by the work of splitting machine, which conducts selection of a proper and even leather thickness, and doubles the selected material for every model, with consideration of peculiarities of its construction. Then a material being cut passes through the stage of processing at the specialized equipment of Fratelli Alberti trademark leather doubling for elasticity and shape hold. The next stage is arm file. A layer of the edge is cut away in order to prepare a model for sewing. Then the prepared cut material is thoroughly checked by quality shoe assurance. Then a prepared cut material is thoroughly checked by assurance controllers and supplied to processing workshop. The first procedure of the cycle begins with preparation of the upper part of footwear and is conducted using high-efficiency Italian equipment of Durkop Adler trademark. The stage of seams layout has a big influence on the quality of ready footwear, so it is performed with the use of robust machine Coley FGB, which allows to achieve ideally smooth lines due to its newest and most up-to-date parameters. The following process is flattering of seams at the rear part of a model. After this, a herringbone tape is attached to a rear seam in order to make it soft and elegant. After red patterning, the intermediates are sent to the formation workshop, where a final arrangement of footwear takes place, in accordance with perfected technology. This production cycle begins with formation of a heel cap. Using the Italian machine Brustia Alfa Meccanica, the heel cap is being given the shape of a last for further formation of a rare part of footwear. All technological parameters and temperature regimen are met in course of it. Then, gluing through of toy box is conducted. Latex is applied to a toy part of intermediate to create shape of it, holding of underlining and air permeability in order a foot called breath. And in order for glue to be well attached, arm file of a brim are carried out with use of Italian machine Casmapo. Then the items are directed to the steam box, where intermediates are moistened and softened for the consequent lasting of type. Then the items are directed to the steam box, where intermediates are moistened and softened of the consequent lasting of toy parts. Directly, the next stage is lasting of a footwear toy part, which is conducted using ultra-modern equipment of trademark. The same way, lasting of a calcaneal part is carried out after preliminary heating in a steam box. After the lasting, an intermediate is sent into a thermotunnel, where it is being heated and steamed again at the temperature 100 degrees above zero, in order to follow a last more tightly and to flatten all irregularities and wrinkles at its surface. A special fan is used for additional processing, for drying an ideally smooth surface of a processed material. And in order to make sure that no intermediate details protrude over the surface of a footwear and no folds or wrinkles would be present, in a certain places an intermediate item is being treated with a hammer, and ribs of a brim are being cut off. Then preparation of a heel part for proper installation of a heel is done. In order to make that, serging of a sole for following gluing through of it's conducted with the use of high-end equipment of Silpar trademark. Then the brim dishevels. The upper layer of leather is taken off for better gluing of a sole, and glue is applied. Glue drying and activation of a brim with a sole is an important stage in one of the main processes in the production of footwear. This process is done using special equipment, activator of Cosmopol LV trademark. After activation, a platform gluing through process follows. For it, Atomio Lardini company has two processing lines. Gluing through process of a platform without a heel is carried out using the Iron Fox trademark press machine, which is specialized for this task. Gluing through of a platform with a heel is executed with the use of the pedal press of Tecna trademark. Then, on a conveyor, the items are being cooled down in pairs at -20 below zero in a special refrigerator. The following and practical definition steps in a production of footwear items are polishing of shoes and attachment of a heel. In order for footwear to have a brilliant, shining and perfect appearance, firstly it's been polished at a special high-end polishing machine, and then installing and nailing down of a heel is done, using the newest machine of Brustia Alfa Meccanica trademark. Inner soles glued in with the use of innovative, environmentally friendly Kytex system, provide wide opportunities for development of production and protect an environment. Kytex makes a revolutionary breakthrough in a process of gluing of hygienic inner soles and excludes traditional application of glue. After insertion of an inner sole, the products pass through a process of a final trimming, as a result of which the footwear acquires a 100% look determined by its design. The factory pays a great attention to the quality of products and their competitive capacity. So it's why only broad technologies and equipment are used, which allows to quality perform even operations like making of decorative seams, all kinds of embroidery and other elements, insertion of decoration, accessories, zippers, patches. The up-to-date accessory materials of high quality are used for this. The last stage in a production of a collection is a stage of hot formatting of shoe tops, which is carried out using the newest equipment of Fioretto company. Moist hot air is used for flattened folds and wrinkles, and authentic shape is given to ready footwear. Frames and paper batches are inserted into flattened shoe tops. Then finished items are moved to a packing desk, where every single pair of shoes is packed into a separately produced box with company logotype and then sent to a customer. Dear friends, at this moment the production process is completed. Now you can be sure that Atomio Lardini footwear trademark not only 100% complies with the technological procedure during all the stages of creation of our collections, but also represents a warrant of quality, beauty, everyday comfort and affordable prices.